India's union budget is out. The first budget of the Modi government's third term. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman presented it, and with it, she set a record today. It was her 7th consecutive budget speech, the most by any finance minister in this country, the 7th. In February, she had delivered an interim budget applicable till the elections were held and a new government was formed, hence the term interim. That's why it's called the interim budget. That budget had no major reforms or no significant policy changes, which was in expected lines. But today's budget, unexpectedly, follows the same trend. The focus is on the fundamentals, and there's an attempt to address pressing challenges. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi said it empowers all sections of the society.
पिछले 10 वर्षों में 25 करोड़ लोग गरीबी से बाहर निकले हैं। ये जो न्यू मिडिल क्लास बना है, यह बजट उनके सशक्तिकरण की निरंतरता का बजट है। इन नौजवानों को अनगिनत नए अवसर देने वाला बजट है।
So what do we make of this budget? The speech was 86 minutes long, among the shortest by Nirmala Sitharaman. Her longest was 2 hours and 40 minutes in 2020. But coming back to today, 86-minute long budget, we put together 10 highlights for you. Number 1, jobs. Undoubtedly the buzzword for today. The finance minister brought it up 33 times in her speech. After all, job creation is one of the biggest challenges that India faces right now. It was also a key election issue. So the budget speech focused on it, as did the budget allocations. The government will spend $24 billion on job creation in India over the next 5 years.
We particularly focus on employment, skilling, MSMEs and the middle class. I am happy to announce the Prime Minister's package of 5 schemes and initiatives to facilitate employment, skilling and other opportunities for 4.1 crore youth over a 5-year period.
$24 billion or 2 lakh crore rupees. Where will this money go? To 3 new programs, a paid internship, a skilling scheme and an incentive plan. For the paid internship, the government plans to rope in India's top 500 companies. They will be encouraged to hire paid interns. An intern will get an allowance of 5,000 rupees per month. That's about $60, 5,000 rupees a month, plus a one-time assistance of 6,000 rupees, which is around $70 US. And who will pay this? Who will foot the bill? The companies, from their CSR budget. CSR is corporate social responsibility. So the companies will pay for the scheme. The government says 100 million Indian youth will benefit from it. The second program is a skilling scheme. It will offer loans for upskilling. Again, this is targeted at the youth. Candidates can avail loans of up to 7.5 lakh rupees. This will be facilitated by the government. It's a loan. The third program is an incentive plan, a direct benefit transfer of sorts to encourage freshers joining the workforce. They will get 1 month's salary or up to 15,000 rupees, whichever is higher. This money will be deposited to their pension accounts. Over 2 million freshers could benefit from this.
This scheme will provide 1 month wage to all persons newly entering the workforce in all formal sectors. Direct benefit transfer of 1 month's salary in 3 installments to first-time employees.
So those are the 3 programs on jobs. Highlight number 2 is about education. A total of 1.48 lakh crore rupees have been allocated for education, employment and skilling initiatives. That's $1.8 billion. This is for internships, target programs for job seekers and higher education. The government plans to facilitate loans of up to 10 lakh rupees for 100,000 students.
For helping our youth who have not been eligible for any benefit under government schemes and policies, I am happy to announce a financial support for loans up to 10 lakh rupees for higher education in domestic institutions.
Highlight number 3 is defense. Defense has got the highest allocation among all government ministries. This year's defense budget is 6.22 lakh crores. That's more than 74 billion US dollars. The government will spend more on border infrastructure, at least 30% more now. The allocation is $738 million. And border infra, remember, is also a strategic asset. This helps boost India's defense capability. Highlight number 4 is that it's a coalition budget. The BJP's top partners in the government are the Telugu Desam Party or the TDP from Andhra Pradesh and the Janata Dal United or JDU from Bihar. Andhra Pradesh and Bihar, these two states have got significant allocations. 26,000 crores for road projects in Bihar. That's about $3 billion for airports, medical colleges and sports infrastructure in the state as well. What about Andhra Pradesh? It will get 15,000 crores to develop Amaravati, which is its capital city. That's around $1.79 billion. So the NDA allies are being kept happy. Highlight number 5, the budget for the Ministry of External Affairs. It's 22,000 crore rupees or $2 billion. A big chunk of this is for financial assistance to India's partner countries. Bhutan gets the biggest share as always. They'll get $240 million. Bangladesh's allocation has seen a dip from 24 million last year to 14 million this year. Same with Mauritius and Myanmar. Budget cuts for them. Sri Lanka and Nepal will get more money this time. And no change for the Maldives. They will get over $47 million. An allocation for the Chabahar port in Iran remains unchanged at around 11 million. So that was about the government's expenditures. Now let's talk about how the government earns the taxes. That's highlight number 6. Critical minerals. Big relief on this front. 25 critical minerals have been exempted from custom duties. This includes cobalt, copper, lithium and other rare earth elements. All of these are used to make electronics and chips. Earlier, they had an import duty of anywhere between 2.5% to 10%. But now they don't. Clearly, the government is incentivizing production in these high-tech sectors. Highlight number 7, gold, silver and platinum are set to get cheaper. Also, mobile phones, accessories and chargers, their import taxes have been reduced. Highlight number 8 is income tax. Some changes here. Standard deduction has been hiked from 50 to 75,000 in the new income tax regime. The Finance Minister has also ordered a complete review of the Income Tax Act.
As a result of these proposals, revenue of about 37,000 crore, that is 29,000 crore in direct taxes and 8,000 crore in indirect taxes will be foregone, while revenue of about 30,000 crore rupees will be additionally mobilized.
Highlight number 9, increase in capital gains taxes. Both short-term and long-term investments from stocks to land and property are affected. You'll now have to pay more tax on your profits from these instruments. The government has hiked the capital gains tax across the board.
Short-term gains on certain financial assets shall henceforth attract a tax rate of 20%, while that on all other financial assets and all non-financial assets shall continue to attract the applicable tax rate. Long-term gains on all financial and non-financial assets, on the other hand, will attract a tax rate of 12.5%.
Obviously, the markets did not like it. Both the Sensex and Nifty closed in the red today. Finally, highlight number 10. The government has abolished the angel tax. And this is a major relief for startups. Those who raise money from individual investors or angel investors. Now, startups won't have to pay any tax on angel investments. So those were the top 10 highlights.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment.
So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree for humanity, one tree for Mother Earth, one tree for our future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.
On this today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon has moved across to the West Indies.